But yeah, if y'all notice, I'm missing something. And this happens every time I come to Busch Gardens. I lose a hat. What's up, everybody? It's Jason with JTD Travel here on spring break at Busch Gardens. Just coming to spend the day out here, you know, see what Busch Gardens have to offer for the 2026 season. See what's new, see what's still the same, and let's see what today's bring us. Let's see if the park is crowded today since we're on spring break. Then we'll also get a chance to see is all the rides open, since this is technically like the beginning of the opening season for Busch Gardens, even though they're open year round. So let's see what Busch Gardens Williamsburg has to offer today. Walking through England right now, about to head to the very first coaster. But as y'all can see behind me, that's what England looks like here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. But yeah, we're about to head to our very first coaster. Since we're already kind of like right here, we're gonna hit up Loch Ness Monster first, and then from there we're gonna hit, try to hit all the different coasters, and then probably gonna stop, get something to eat, and then see if we get some re-rides in before the park closes. That's if I stay all day. I'm just up here, just checking out the park, see what's new, see what changed, what hasn't changed for the 2026 season. Yeah, so we're about to go ahead and hop on our first coaster of the day. As you can hear, going up the chain lift. You're gonna see what the lines are looking like. And then from there, we're gonna get on. All right, so walking up to Loch Ness Monster. From what it looks like, it looks like probably like a 5-10 minute wait. As you can hear it going up the lift. That will probably be the first time I've rode that since they retracted, added all the new theming in the cave with the screens with the Nessie, Loch Ness Monster. To be honest, it still rides the same, even with the retrack. It is a lot smoother, but a lot of the kinks that you get in some of the turns are still there. I really appreciate that. You know, it keeps the nostalgia and how old the coaster actually is. So, but yeah, that was a very good first ride of the day. Line really wasn't long. Let's say I did wait for the front row, so I did have to wait probably about like a good 5 minutes. But from what it seems like, it's not a packed day in the park. It does seem like it's a good amount of people here, but I don't think the lines are going to be long to where I'm going to have to use the quick queue to get on a ride. If I do use the quick queue that I got from my membership, it'll probably be for Dark Coaster, just depending on how long that line is. But next stop is Griffin. We're about to head into Ireland. We have Finnegan's Flyer right here. I'll probably come back and give some of the flat rides a ride later on today. I gotta hit all the coasters first. Yeah, I gotta hit all the coasters first. So, cause it's been a minute since I've been here to Busch. So, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. The park looked very nice, clean. Hey, take a look. Like I said, I'm on spring break right now, so just enjoying. Oh wow, that's new. Y'all see that? That's nice. But yeah, also they're starting to get ready for their food and wine festival. So that's the Hawaii cart right there. But yeah, like I said, I was on spring break. Didn't really feel like spending, you know, my entire spring break just chilling in the house, so I decided to come out the bush. The only downside about it is it's cold. If it ain't, I mean, it's not cold, but it ain't spring break weather. So yeah, as you can see, I got on a hoodie, got on some sweats and stuff, but it's still a good day. The sun is out. So, but right now, we're walking through the animal reserve.
Yep, see him? No, right here in front. They're in plain sight. Oh.
Alright, so they actually got a show going on showing off two of the great wolves here at Busch Gardens. Always a popular attraction to stop by when you're here. This is where they also do some of the wolf shows as well. Long time ago, this used to be Pet Shenanigans. That's what that used to be called. It also used to be a very popular show. I wonder what Busch Gardens gonna do with it now that it's not a show anymore. And then we're coming up on Lord Key Glen. This is the bird aviary. So I see that they added a whole entire roof structure to the aviary. In the past, it literally just used to be the chain fence that you see. But now I see they actually have a covering over it, which would be good for when it's raining and stuff. The birds can still sit outside in the aviary. All right, right now we're walking up on France here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So here in France, you got a lot of different eateries, shops, but probably the reason why everybody comes to France is either by the sky. Well, I can't talk today. The reason why people come to France is mostly because of Griffin, but then also the Sky Ride drops you off right here from England. So if you don't want to do all the walking, I do recommend taking the Sky Ride, which will drop you off right here in France. But take a look. All right, and as you guys can see right here, it's the famous Griffin. All right, so yeah, we just got to where Griffin is. Beautiful coaster. One of, I will probably say, the best dive coasters in the world right here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. right, y'all, let's go take a ride. Awesome ride. That first drop gets me every single time. But yeah, it was a very good ride. I can tell you, it woke me up. But yeah, it was a very good ride. Not my favorite coaster in the park, but it was like one of the best coasters here in the park at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. All right, so now what I'm about to do is head over to New France, and we're gonna take a ride on an Invader.
I didn't want to fight, started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers.
Alright, so they got some live music. There's Broken Turnstiles, that's the name of the group that you hear in the background. Now we done made it to New France. As you guys can see over there, the famous Trappist Smokehouse. Haven't decided if I want to eat there or if I want to eat my usual when I come to Busch Gardens, but we'll see when that time comes.
No, we're going in order. I'm not going back.
Now, the one thing I have noticed is they have digital maps all over the park now. They didn't used to have that, so I would definitely say that's a good thing that they do have now across the parks and many areas for you to see where you're located in the park. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you a couple of them as we're walking through the park. But we're walking up on Invader. So we're in the queue right now for Invader. Line doesn't look that long. It's not going all the way in the back and going all the way around. So let's, wait in line. This will probably be the only ride that we'll get on Invader today. But outside of that, let's go ahead and wait in line, see how long it does take us to get through this queue. For anybody who does come to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, just FYI, this ride always has a long queue. So just be ready. If you want to ride Invader, just be ready to wait in line. Just got off Invader, had probably about like a 5 to 10 minute wait. They are running 2 trains, but like I said before getting on, if you're planning on visiting Busch Gardens Williamsburg and you definitely want to get a ride on Invader, just expect to wait. That ride always have a line, no matter how busy the park is. Luckily, the queue wasn't going all the way into the back and winding around like it normally do. All right, so we're about to head out of New France and head over to Germany. And we're gonna take a ride on my favorite coaster, Alpengeist. coaster. Alpengeist never fails. The only thing I would say, that was a cold ride. You know, as fast as that coaster is, that was a cold ride. But like I said, Alpengeist never fails. So, all right, we're about to continue to head into Germany and see what's new and what they have done to this area. So here is the Bavaria part of Germany. So here you will find the carousel over there. You also have the Land of the Dragons over here, which is like a kids play area. And then you also have the sky ride that drops off right here.
We're gonna go back.
Heading into this way, you have Oktoberfest. Over there, as you can see, they have the digital park maps. So I would definitely say that's something that they have definitely upgraded here at Busch, was the park maps. You basically see them everywhere. But now we're heading into Oktoberfest.
Hey, you got yourself one.
I've never seen this open in the whole my Christmas? Bro, it's too much money. You said money.
I noticed they don't have the Oktoberfest sign up, but this is where we are in Oktoberfest. And coming up on our right hand side, we have Dark Coaster.
I don't think it is. It doesn't have a link.
Let's go take a ride. Hopefully it's not a line. If it's a line, I will use my quick queue. All right, so we will not be riding Dark Coaster today. It's a 50-minute wait, and you cannot use the one-time quick queue on that ride. So with that being said, we're going to continue to explore Oktoberfest, and we're gonna go find Big Bad Wolf because I haven't read that yet since it's open.
You gotta wait, Lakey. Declan's gonna try to win. Dándole fuerza para abajo, para arriba, para abajo, para arriba.
Okay, separate ways, separate ways.
All right, so there goes the sign for the new Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. So let's go ahead and walk back this way. Now I can tell you the last time I probably been back to this part of the park was when they had Dragonfire. So if anybody remember Dragonfire, I want to say that was back in the early 90s. But yeah, that was the last time I actually been back here to this part of the park, except for when they had a hollow screen maze back here. But outside of that, yeah, it's the last time I've been back here. So let's see what they've done new to this area. They got a lot of these little signs everywhere, like I guess telling the story of the village and the wolf. It's pretty cool. As you can see, one of the lift fields right there. All right, so the wait time for this is 20 minutes. And looking at this one-time quick queue, this ride is also now on it. So we have to wait in the line. 20-minute wait time is not bad. So about time. That means I'll probably get on the ride about 3 o'clock. All right. This area looks very, very nice. But yeah, let's take a ride on the Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Ravine. So just got off The Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge. Very good. Very good ride. Compared to the original Big Bad Wolf, I could definitely tell you the original Big Bad Wolf was a lot more intense, but it was still a family ride. So I like the fact that they tried to keep it family centered with the ride. But yeah, if y'all notice, I'm missing something. And this happens every time I come to Busch Gardens. I lose a hat. So yeah, something told me, I ain't realized I still had my hat on until we were already going up the lift hill. And as soon as I tried to adjust my hat so it wouldn't come off, it flew off. So yes, I don't have my hat no longer, but that's perfectly fine. I do have a hood. I can tell you this, the temperature out here is dropping. So it's about 3 going on 3:30. So probably what I'm going to do now is head over to get something to eat, and then we're going to try to catch the last 3 coasters of the day, which will be Pantheon, Tempesto, and Apollo.
I was just at.
All right, if you take a look over here, this is where you have Bolton. It's in the middle of a refurbishment, but it's supposed to be opening up this spring. They did say it's supposed to be opening up this spring. They did say that members will get a chance to get a ride on it first. So when that date drop, I would definitely be here to get a ride on Bolton and see what's different, see what's new. Definitely before they actually open it up to the public, because once they open that ride up to the public, that is going to forever have long lines. So try to get on it when they allow members to get on it, and then so we don't have to worry about waiting in long lines for it. But here it is. And I would even say out here, and this is where the mock tower used to be. As you can tell, they made it a seating area, which I feel like that's probably a good thing for it to be, is a seating area. If they do decide to bring something back as far as like a tower ride, I would definitely say put it back there where the Big Bad Wolf is at. But yeah, with the Verbolten, I heard like they've done some changes to the queue. And then of course we know in the show building, there's a lot of changes in there. So hopefully when they drop that day for members only to come and get their rides in, we'll be here to get a ride on it. But now we're about to cross this bridge to head over into Italy. And that's where we're gonna grab something to eat at today.
Good.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's do a video. Distracted.
You see Pantheon, Outer Bank Hill over there. right, so we just tapped over into Italy. This is the San Marco area of Italy. So you have two parts to Italy. You have this area and you have Festa Italia. So we're gonna pop into Marco Polo's marketplace to see what they have in there. If you're ever visiting Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I know this is probably like my favorite spot to eat other than Trapper's Steakhouse, but Smokehouse. But in here they have a lot of different varieties. I know they have like Asian, Italian. So let's take a look. So yeah, they got Mediterranean, Italian, Asian, some garden flavor for my people like salads, desserts. And then they also have a stone heart oven, so I look like pizza, different type of flatbreads. So let's get in here and see what we can grab to eat. Whenever I eat here, I always get the Italian eats. So I always visit the Italian kitchen. So normally I get the Italian sampler, which is chicken parmesan, beef cannoli, and spaghetti. So what I probably would get, I don't know if I want to get the sampler or if I want to get just the beef cannoli for this time. I'm gonna get the sampler. All right. Yes, can I get the sampler? Thank you. All right, got the sampler. It looks good. So I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit and then I'll bring y'all with me. All right, what's up everybody? So I finally found somewhere to sit down to eat my food. So as I told y'all before, I got the sampler, the Italian sampler. Whenever I come here, that's always my go-to. When I come here to Busch, always seem to be fresh. And it's always good. You can't never go wrong with the Italian sampler. It's pretty good. That's the cannoli. Very good. But just talk about my day so far. It's been a pretty good day here at Busch Gardens. It's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. The lines are pretty light. Walk on. Probably gotta wait at max 5 to 10 minutes to ride on the ride and stuff. Didn't get a chance to do Dark Coaster. I was gonna wait 50 minutes to ride that ride. Like I said, we have about 3 more coasters to go. Pantheon, Apollo, and Tempesto. And then we're gonna be done for the day. I believe the park is closing around 7, I believe, or 8. So I'll get these last few rides in. That's the thing about no Tempesto's though, because I saw that running earlier and I just saw Pantheon running, so if Apollo is running, we'll get a ride on that as well. But for the most part, the food is very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating this And then I'll bring you guys back once we're on the move to our next coaster. All right, guys, so just finished eating at San Marco Marketplace. Very good, hit the spot. Couldn't actually finish it, which was my first, but we're heading into Festa Italia to get our last few rides of the day, which will be Pantheon, and then you have Tempesto and Apollo right there. So don't know which one we're gonna get on first, so let's see. All right, y'all, so I just got off Apollo, just got off of Pantheon. However, my GoPro is dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. It was very good.